make it this video about for a video. Did snow. So in today's video, don't really have an idea on what I want to make this video about. I was just bored and I wanted to come out for a video. Did snow last night because the weather in Ohio is weird and a little bit messed up. Sorry about the barking. That's what my fort looks like right now. Since it did snow, we're gonna make sure no snow got inside the fort. So yesterday I did do something. I worked on the fort a little bit yesterday. Obviously it's all snowing around the door. But if I put you guys down here, there's a board. That's gonna help keep the rain out, because the rain was still getting through here from that gap. But that board will help it a lot. So now we're gonna be going inside the fort and seeing how much snow got in the fort. Got on clip the bottom clip. Ugh. Oh, not as much as what I would have expected. Just a little bit right there. Let's move that snow out of the way. It's a little bit muddy in here, but that's okay. Ugh. Yeah, I took that board, put it right here. Snow still got a little bit right here. I might have to put something right there. But it wasn't actually much of what I expected. Everything else held up pretty good, which you can see. I might have to cover that gap up there. No snow or rain's been coming through there though, so I'm not really that worried about it just yet. I'm gonna wait for one hard rain when it starts raining hard one day and see how the fort looks like inside that day. But we're gonna have to fix that up soon because the snow still gets through. I could staple it together honestly, near the gap right there. There's still a bunch of work that needs done with this fort to have it be weatherproof for no rain or snow gets in. So there's still a lot to do. But it's actually a little bit warmer in here than what it is outside. It's blocking all the wind. And what's on the fort, which is all the leaves and pine trees, sticks, that's helping it stay warm a lot than compared to what it is outside. It's not much warmer in here, but it's a couple degrees warmer in here. And there's some type of animal outside of my fort, and let's see what it is. I think it was a cat. It's our neighbor's dog. Our neighbor's dog's up here again. She comes up here whenever I'm up here. It's annoying sometimes, but it doesn't really bother me. So you guys, my chair broke, so that's why I'm gonna sit in it for a little bit. And I'm gonna figure out to have this a table, like where I can put my food while I'm cooking. I have a board that will fit on there. It's in the fort, and one down at our house on our patio that I can bring up. Like it's that gray board right there I can use. Put on top of that tire. It won't fully fit on it, but it's enough room for stuff I can put on it. It's a little bit muddy on here. That snow's melting. And these tires are still doing tire things. Forgot to put this one back yesterday, so I'm just slide that back. I don't really know the point of this video, honestly. The fort did hold up really good. Firewood stayed dry. That's the most important stuff. And got an audience right over there, the neighbor's puppies. So I got an audience and another audience, which is that dog I showed you a little bit ago. I'm thinking, my dad actually came up with this idea. We might use pallets, a few pallets, to make a little shed where I can put stuff in. He's probably gonna have to get some, but I can make it, my dad might bring some pallets up here one time, put around in this area to make a little shed. My dad thought I should have made a fort out of pallets, but I was like, no, I wouldn't like that as much. But for a little tiny shed to put a few things in it, I would kind of like it, but not for a fort now. I think this is way better. This is the muddiest part, I think, but you can tell. It's kind of dug out a little bit. So I went to work on that. I don't like how it's dug out a little bit. I might put some dirt in here or something, or maybe get longer sticks, kind of make a little where I don't have to step on as much of the mud. And I might bring sticks, like sticks in here, and I might help a little bit for the water not to get in there as much, and it wouldn't be as muddy over here. And plus, if I would ever sleep in here and it's muddy outside, and I step in some mud, I wouldn't have to truck mud in to the fort. But over here, it's not. Right there is kind of bad. Like, I don't want to track mud into the fort, if you know what I mean. So, I gotta say, that chair on that tire is pretty comfortable. Sat in it yesterday. Pretty comfortable. Yeah, this video is just gonna be basically me talking. If you're new to my channel, I'm gonna show you around my fort. So, if you haven't seen any of my other content, and you're like, why are those tires there? Let me explain that. These tires I pulled out of the ravine down there, they will kind of help water or stop water from coming down from that hill and going into the fort. It somewhat helps, but doesn't help fully. There might be a little bit of water in there, which kind of helps trap it too. If you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little bit of water in those tires. So, I guess that helps a little bit. So, one thing I don't like I said earlier, this is dug out. I'm gonna try to, because it's kind of slanted, because me and my brother were going to build a fort here once, but never did. You guys can probably see it a little bit. Not sure if you can, like, goes down. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are able to see it on the camera or GoPro I have. I can also use this big tire to sit on. But other than that, let me show you around my fort if you haven't seen it already. Obviously got a fire pit where you can obviously cook fires, make food, do whatever. Got a tire over here I took from over there to put the seat on where it's actually comfortable. Obviously got that big tire over there. Wood pile, which is under this tarp. Gonna have to start putting that right in my fort when I'm done with it. Got my fort on this side, which you can see there. I'll show you inside my fort. I have slept in here once before, so if you want to go watch that video, make sure you go check it out. We got this side of the fort, and then this other side of the fort, obviously. Yeah, if you guys have any improvements on what I should do to the fort, don't be afraid to comment them down below, because my fort needs some improvements. And or what else should I add up to my fort? Just feel free to comment them down below, because I need some ideas on what to do. But one more thing before I end this video. Let me walk up this hill. Gotta show you guys something. It's a little bit muddy, so it's making it a little bit harder. You can see one time I rigged this path out, just where you can see the path, but you can't really see it up here because it got snow covered it. So after the snow melted, to see it better, you can kind of see some of it with the snow on it. So you walk up here. This is why I like where I live, because if you come up here, got this big hill. Look at it. It's so nice up here, which you can see. Got more woods. Yeah, it's just nice up here. More woods on that side. And obviously the two hills. Let me show you back in here. Ugh. Hopefully I don't slip. So I won't be showing you guys back there because nothing's really interesting about back there. It's just a path that doesn't really lead to anywhere. Now let me show you down here. I'm gonna walk down this hill. So I'm showing you the area where my old fort used to be. This fort, my first couple videos about me building a fort was in this area, so feel free to check those out. If I don't forget, I'll put them down in the description below if I don't forget to do that. So there's a good chance I will. But we did have a fire wood pile over here. I took some of that wood, or sticks, so I should say, and moved them to the new place. A lot of sticks scattered over here. I'll use them if I ever need to. Got some big sticks I could chop up sometime. Might do today actually. Got a lot of sticks in here. Yeah, my old fort used to be here. Sticks on both sides. Obviously, or honestly, I like where my fort is now. But I'm gonna head back over to my fort. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. See you all in the next video.